involved aligning with what he called the wounded healer archetype, accepting that their suffering had prepared them for a specific role in the collective unconscious. This isn't about becoming a professional healer, but about embodying the integration of wisdom and compassion that Jung believed was essential for human evolution. Jung wrote specific practices for each stage, including what he called shadow dialoguing, consciously conversing with the parts of themselves they'd disowned, empathic fasting, deliberately choosing periods of emotional non-absorption, and archetypal meditation, connecting with the deeper patterns that govern human behavior. The key insight Jung emphasized was that empaths must stop trying to return to who they were before the abuse. The chrysalis cannot become a caterpillar again, he wrote. The goal is not recovery, but metamorphosis. Jung studied historical figures to understand what determined whether empathic individuals achieved sovereign consciousness or were destroyed by their sensitivity. His analysis revealed patterns that applied directly to modern narcissistic abuse recovery. Success pattern, Carl Jung himself. Jung revealed in his private writings that his own psychological theories emerged from surviving what he called psychological persecution by authority figures who tried to manipulate his empathic nature. Jung wrote, "My tormentors unknowingly became my greatest teachers, forcing me to develop the psychological tools that would become my life's work." Jung achieved sovereign empathy by refusing to become bitter, by studying his tormentors as psychological specimens rather than personal enemies, and by transforming his insights into service for others. His method became the template for empathic integration. Success pattern, historically documented cases. Jung documented several patients who achieved similar integration. 1. A composer who survived an abusive marriage channeled her trauma into music that Jung described as archetypal, speaking directly to the collective unconscious. Another, a physician, developed unprecedented diagnostic abilities after surviving psychological manipulation by colleagues. The common thread Jung identified was their ability to see their abuse as initiation rather than victimization. They understood their experience as preparation for a larger purpose rather than random cruelty. Failure pattern, the gifted who didn't integrate. Jung also studied historical empaths who were destroyed by their sensitivity. He noted they typically fell into one of two traps. Either they remained identified as victims